Okay, everybody here? Soon? Maybe? Anyone can hear me? Is this working? Is this mic on? Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, I guess that's the no.
Kaboom!
Was that funny? I can't tell. Oh! Yes! Yay! It worked! It worked! Yay! I'm so glad that worked. I was so worried it was gonna be just something stupid. I was so worried it's just gonna be something stupid. Woo! But yeah, that's the art area. for art streams. I need to spruce up a bit the start what? I did start. I was also thinking of adding the microphone, but that would have been too much setup for a small bit. Wait, let me bring this down a little bit. Yeah. And we can see Daisy in all her glory.
No, that's wrong!
Hi.
That's 100. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Why do you do this? Like, what the fuck? I mean, thank you for the bits. But at the same time, I don't have much to offer you. I do have a more than half-eaten brownie from a pizza place. It's actually pretty good.
No, that's wrong!
Ha 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 ha. Bear from love, bear from love, bear from love.
Thank you. I mean, on the bright side, I hope you guys like the new sound. Ah! Sorry for my screaming. Not only was the bit worth it, but I got money for it. Neat! I like those little bits. I've been thinking of doing that bit for about a week now. I set it up like a while ago. Yeah, I set it up a while ago to make sure the thing worked, the camera was connected, the fucking all that type of shit. I also need to figure out how to actually, if anything, no, I was gonna say I have to figure out how to add the chat to it. I mean, I don't have to, but it's better if I do. That way I don't have to later. You know what I mean? Then again, I could always do what I do, like with what I do now, with just having it on the side of the screen. I don't really like that. Honestly, that's a fair reason. That's a fair reason. Like people going to war. What else is better to do? Oh! Oh! I just realized, Fez. You did the boo command, and you got a kaboom. But I didn't have my headphones. Because I was on my way to set up the, Bye, Javi. Or Julian. I think it's Javi. I think. But hot damn. Honestly, they might as well be setting up, basically paying me for the, to do the, what am I saying? They're basically, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically giving me the money to basically buy the Super Mario All-Stars 3D thing. How the fuck do you pronounce? How do you fuck do you say their name? Super Mario 3D All-Stars, I think. Ow. Why would how would Julian donate all those bits? Well, it is Julian. To be frank, it is Julian. He could just be pressing random buttons, and you could just have my thing open and be like, "Oh, I accidentally donated 100 bits." But then again, you have a point. You have a point. I mean, he is rather. Okay, I can't say that. Oh, it's Robin? Oh, hey, cheers, Robin. Want a brownie? The fuck is this song? Every time I see him with you, my heart goes Shia like Shia LaBeouf. No, 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 no. Oh, I do. I'm on the fence on if I should let you be on my Discord. The lyrics are really weird. Oh! I'm on the fence. Well, I was gonna say you could type in the @Discord command, or you could look on the about page. Essentially, it's just me little crazy. Me little crazy. No capitals, no spaces. Yeah, no capitals, no spaces. I'm now realizing I could always just turn this around. Yeah, I'm now realizing I could turn this around and just be against the window. But I'd rather not, because I have a slight fear of being dragged out a window suddenly. I mean, especially since I'm on the 3rd floor. I'd rather not! It's a good song. But yeah. Yes, what? That's what you think. That's what you think. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to think. But look what happened to Daisy. Look what happened to Daisy. Not this Daisy, the other Daisy. From the video. Also, how'd you like the video? Fail. How'd you like the video? Not the one I showed you on stream. The one on YouTube. The full highlight video. Yay! I'm glad. I was a little worried about it. Mainly because of the fact that, mainly because of the, like, some editing bits are a bit, in the moment, and when I finally saw it like in full-fledged, it doesn't really add up to what I saw in the editing. Of course. Fez, if you could. It's not on the, I think, command. Nah, fuck it. I'll just do it myself. I have the ability to. When? I'll send you the link to my account. We could be friends there. You can get notified, and then I think when you're a little older, you can go to the Discord server. Maybe, I don't know. Also, you know what I realized a while back, like a few weeks ago? I still had the best girl command on. I turned it off now, but I had it on, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay. Dope. Dope. I guess we should start, we should start now, huh? I don't even have the game open. What am I talking about? This brownie was like this big. It was really good. It is really good. It's still really good. Vodka Anushka. I forgot to. God damn it. I forgot I need to turn on the controller before I turn on the game. Gosh darn it. Yes? I did, yes. That's also partly how I got the camera, the wireless camera to work. That's also partly how I got the wireless camera to work, because it wasn't working before. So I just restarted the computer. It worked then. Works now. So I am assuming it's just like some things work one restart, other things work another restart, and then there are like some works that just overall in the restarting business. a mouse. Ah. Ooh, there's a mouse. Oh. Oh, you're a cute one. Going much better. No, wait, boop. All characters appearing in this game are fictional. They were neither alive nor dead. Ah, God forsaken, damn it. We'll keep the rest of the seconds on while it's loading. I'll stop it before it continues. Because it only has like 10 seconds left on it. Yep. There we go.
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene.
God. Did you make the... oh, did you make the citizens of Earth meteor? And then an angel's just like, you mean a meteor? No. Meteor. A meteor. I mean, I'm on the fence. Do we start or do we talk a little bit about our day? How was your guys' day? Also, that's a lot of, I just realized that was a lot of sprinkles Robin just had. Huh. A lot of sprinkles Robin just gave me. Now that'd be a lot of sprinkles. And we'll continue. God damn it! I think that's how it was. Can't really tell. Nah, fuck it. Toss it in the fucking bucket and hope for the best. Toss it in the fucking bucket and hope for the best. Residents run for cover as an object believed to be a meteorite approaches. Huh. You think? Ah! Oh, my toe! Ah! How? Ah! How the fuck do you stub your toe when sitting down? Ah! Ha ha! Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Ow. Ow. So yes, how's everybody's day? I hope everybody's day has been good. So, let's continue with the visual novel. I forgot to click back onto it.
You can clearly see the meteors raining down.
It's clearly a meteor.
We are witnessing what looks like the end of the world. This is not a movie. I repeat, this is not a movie. This is live, unedited footage. This is real. The sky is falling before our very eyes. We've just been notified that the government has officially declared a state of emergency. Subway stations have been opened as shelters. The government is instructing citizens to remain calm and evacuate to their nearest shelter.
I really just want them to give one of the characters' voices in English. Just the Patrick Warburton voice. Like how Roma had like the deep voice, like, "Hi, I was in prison." Like that. But to a character that you would not expect. Not just like my not just like my natural, "Hey Peter." Yes, what about it? Yeah, sure. Gabby says hi, Fez. Yeah, but like a good Patrick Warburton impression, or just Patrick Warburton himself. Gabby, Fez says hi. But yeah, just like a regular Patrick Warburton impression, just a deep, nice voice. Just for the hell of it being a nice voice.
Children and invalids are to be given first priority.
Oh, really? Is it because I fucked it up for you? The too many Peters for Bruce? Or do you just not like the voice in general? Or from before? Sorry if I mess it up for you. Transfer students from beyond the grave. Woo! Ah, in general. Okay, that's fair. But I didn't help. Of course not. Well, to be fair, it is supposed to sound like a jock. Like an idiot jock. And it's used for primarily idiot jocks. So having a idiot jock impression for Groose was like the better option, but I really ran a little overboard with the "Hey Peter." So that's on me. That's on me. It was the day after the second class trial. We all headed to Maki's lab at the third floor of the school building. And awaiting us there was an unexpected sight. A bunch of dead children.
Come on, man.
Yeah. She said hi.
Are you? Hurry up, poor dog.
Oh, did I? What did I play before Skyward Sword? Because Wind Waker was after. Ah, I just put it the wrong way. What did I play before? Ow. Oops. What did I play before Skyward Sword? Oh no, I played the first Danganronpa with before Skyward Sword. Didn't I? Yeah, didn't I play the first Danganronpa with before Skyward Sword? I think I remember. I think I remember that. So, my apologies. What the heck is this? It looks like a weapon warehouse.
Right?
See, I told you she's not the ultimate child caregiver. She's the ultimate assassin. Maki, the ultimate assassin? What?
Is that alright?
Koichi, you learned that from the motor video? Monokuma said everyone's talent at the beginning of their video. Roma knew Maki's true identity because she had her motor video. He had her motor video. Because he saw that.
Hmm?
And as he knew the whole time. Given my position, I'd obviously know better than you, right?
Huh?
Your position?
Ah.
Oh, don't worry about it. I have a bad feeling that Kiichi is gonna die next. Mainly given that he revealed a very big secret from a person who was more than willing to kill him. But don't worry about it. That was a lie. Anyway, her reaction yesterday pretty much gave away that she's the ultimate assassin. Yeah, you can probably stop. I can try this. Yeah, you could probably snap my neck now. But that's not your style. I'm not actually squeezing hard. It looks like I'm squeezing hard, but I'm not. I just have a grip, monkey grip. Clicking, I guess. And I'm fat because, so it makes it look like I'm holding hard. Also, it sort of looks like it's not my hand. Maybe I shouldn't have this right here, just for the sake of TOS. That's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin? But why ever would she lie about being the ultimate child caregiver? Cause assassins hide to do all their killing. If people find out they're assassins, they'll all get all cautious and they won't kill anyone.
It can't
Cautious. Rise of lights. Rise of lights. Rise of lights. Did she hear her real identity because she was planning to kill us? But then why hasn't she killed anyone yet? Has she has had many opportunities to do so.
I'm disappointed.
So, what's the difference between an assassin and a serial killer? Well, one plans their work, while others just plain kills. But then again, from the first game to this game, there's definitely been a significant amount of... Oh yeah, an assassin is hired. Okay. Can't really... I mean, you can hire a serial killer to kill somebody, but that'll make him an assassin. That's interesting. Well, technically they're one and the same, except one is more hired for killings than the other. So does that mean if you're a serial killer, then get hired to kill your next victim, will that make you an assassin for one kill, and a serial killer for the others? But what happens if you end up not getting paid for a kill? Do you then become a serial killer? Then next thing you know, well, these two are discussing it back and forth. There's just a plain murderer and yeah, because you killed the client. And next thing you know, in the corner is just a regular murderer and a homicidal killer. Just be like, It's all the same to me, really. The ultimate murderer. Monokuma, technically. Even though Monokuma's never really murdered anybody. The ultimate killer. The ultimate, Okay. I will confess. I'm gonna confess one thing before we continue. I did know there was an ultimate, I did know there was an ultimate assassin in one of the games. Because I think you told me about it, last game? No, in Danganronpa 2? But I didn't know who. Did I? Well, I guess you might not have said it, but actually no. I think what happened was I joked about there being an ultimate assassin. You joked about there being an ultimate assassin, and we both had like a ha ha ha, that would be funny moment. And I'm always under the impression that there's gonna be an ultimate anything. Well, technically, for spoiler reasons, the main character of there is an ultimate anything technically, but whatever. Because I think during chapter 2 we discussed about what would happen if there was an ultimate assassin. I think I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I feel like somewhere we discussed an ultimate assassin. But I don't know where and when. Plus, for the longest time, when I saw the casting of, this game, I thought, what's his face with the mask? Was the ultimate assassin, because he looks like an assassin. But then again, you realize, oh, if he looks like an assassin, he's probably not the assassin. Because if there were an ultimate assassin, you probably wouldn't know there was an ultimate assassin. Like the ultimate imposter. Honestly, I would have not guessed for Amaki to be it. Anyway, jeez, robots can't even understand human feelings, let alone a girl's heart.
How rude!
Take that back. Please take back what you said. Please take back what you just said. I too can understand human feelings.
Listen closely.
But I am still in the process of collecting data. Please give me data, please.
Right?
If you're so worried, why don't you ask her? She's the one holed up in her room all day. But I can't promise what she won't try to kill you like she won't try to kill you like she tried to do to me. Well, the only difference is she would hesitate killing. Well, she hesitated killing both of them. Wouldn't hesitate killing you, if need be. Okay, I'll be here discussing this, trying to get through it faster. Good thing everyone here has stopped her. But what about next time? Best let sleeping gods, best let sleeping gods lie. The challenge of a killer. That is the best threat to all of us who wish to survive.
Hey!
Hey! Just lock her up somewhere so she can't kill anyone. I'll leave that to you, Gonta. Huh? But
Got it!
I'll help too. I don't want another killing to happen. Oh, wait! You don't have to take it that far. It's just like she's trying to kill us. It's not like she's trying to kill us. Sneak attack. It's the way to go. We have to strike before she does. To hit her from behind. Sneak attack? strike before she does. Should Kaido Masters be saying those things?
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. If that's the case, then Atua will work. Then Atua and I will work with everyone to hold the peace.
That's fine.
If so, then will chill you odd. I'll use my magic to pull pom-poms out of my mouth.
Wow!
I'm not actually tired. That was a really big yawn because she just sounds like she's tired all the time. That's a part of the voice. Kind of. But it legitimately made me yawn. Wow! That kind of preppy cheer magic would make anyone excited. I mean, makes her excited a little more. The floor is wet. Hold on, guys. Leave Maki to me. I'll take that, down that mask of yours. Hers. Ultimate assassin my ass, always messing around.
Huh?
Kaido. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, we'll leave everything to Kaido.
You get it?
Gonta, you should stand back. Nothing good ever happens when you try to help.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, sorry.
Come on, man.
Hey, Gonta, like I told you, a man shouldn't apologize so easy. No,
Well,
where are you guys headed? No, I don't need everyone's unusual usual reactions. Time for a bit of a factor here. Monokuma!
stay back!
Everyone, get behind Gonta! Kimiko, get behind me. I'll surround you with my body to keep you safe. Don't question why I'm wet. I just said I don't need your usual reactions.
You're annoying.
It's almost halftime, so the stats would be over soon for everyone who's obsessed over.
Now then.
And since you guys overcame the class trial, I figured I'd give you a wonderful prize.
Hey!
I said I figured I'd give you a wonderful prize. Honk.
Oh?
Huh? My adorable little cubs aren't coming? That's strange.
Rise and shine, Ursine. Yay!
Yay! They're finally here! Yay! You're so cute today. It's practically obscene.
Seriously?
It makes me sick. Just wow, you guys are seriously cute. Have you always been this cute? The shock of my super cute kid seems to be making me go bald.
My fur's about to fall out.
Like in patches. He's actually balding. I'm cold. Very cold. Hey, my cute little cubs. Are you sure you give up the prize? It's too cold, I can't stand it. Hurry, I want to go somewhere warm.
Oh?
What's wrong? Why aren't you backing me up? Father, we are not your slaves. We will not let you use us anymore. Huh?
So then...
From now on, I will be calling the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one, kids. Very funny. You can show me where the hidden cameras are now.
That's old.
But father, you're too old for this. I've been doing this. You've been doing this for so long. You've become predictable.
Leave it to me.
At his age, it's the age of the Monokumas, Monokubs. It's the age of the Monokubs now. Without, out with the old, in with the new.
What?
Well, what? Well, what about all the longtime fans who? What about the longtime fans who? Anyway, you're just a has-been. Why don't you just retire somewhere and work your cat? Has-been.
Wonderful.
That's a good show. Don't tell Has-been. Good job, you two. You memorized my script perfectly. Do you really think you can deny your dad? Do you think I'd forgive such?
You were saying.
You were saying? That's a very small room, though. Eek!
Did you forget, Father? Only we can pilot the Exisals.
Exisal. Exisal. Exisal.
What? Really? How could you forget that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Father, but the Academy is under our harmonious control now. Step aside, Father.
Before we punch you into next Tuesday.
It can't be.
No way! Are you saying that treating you kids like property was wrong?
You're the worst of the worst.
It's completely and utterly wrong. No, no, no way! Nah. Nah, he's balding again. It seems the shock made him bald this time for good. Now then, as the new headmasters, we have for you bastards a wonderful prize! Wonderful prize. Let's see what the prize is this time.
We're giving away a golden hammer, a magic key, and a ninja scroll as a prize bundle.
I wonder where they go.
What
Where
a
they
bunch
go.
of random junk. I mean, bravo! Bravo!
We look forward to working with you. I hope we can all get along.
I wonder where they go. I had a feeling of this more junk. Ah, man. We don't need more junk. We had way too much fun anyway. His name is Kibo. We have to make way too much anyway. His name is Kibo.
That's robophobic.
No, that's gone too far. Everyone can't allow this kind of tolerant language.
Let's get along.
Now fighting. Everyone has to get along. Use this prize to explore the new areas together. That's robophobic. It really is. Especially since our new overlord is a robot. You probably want to watch your mouth being around being robophobic. Shame. For shame. Also, we've hidden another flashback light somewhere too. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Also, the loading time should be fixed. I hope you all grow even closer now that you've regained more of your memories.
So long. Farewell.
So we're just gonna leave Monokuma there? Jeez, those cubs suck. Monokuma was way better. Damn it. I've gotta I've got too much pride as a human to let those robots push me around. You have pride? You're a human?
Shit.
You're a human? The world would be a better place if robots didn't exist. That they should all be
I'll commit
destroyed.
that to my memory bank.
I've recorded your intolerant remarks, and I will report them to the higher priorities.
Hey, so
Authorities. I take it that Koichi's gonna be dead next, only for the sake of mainly for the sake of him being like actually robophobic. I don't think the killer's gonna be Kibo, but yeah. So what are we gonna do? If we use this junk, we can open up new places. But yay! Yay! A new area means we can all have lots more fun. Right, Blight. I don't know if we'll have that much fun. I'll find myself more interesting in the flashback light. Interested in the flashback light. Perhaps you will recall a school secret.
Okay,
If that's the case, then we'll deal with the murder girl later.
listen up.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I'll leave this to you again. Do a good job, right?
Okay.
Welcome back. Kibo's gonna die. Not well. Either he's gonna die or he's gonna be murdered. Wait. No, that's the same thing. He's either gonna die or be the murderer. That's what it was. That's what I'm saying.
Going to
Okay, got
protect you.
If you find dangerous place, come get Gonza. Gonza will protect.
But
Nah, all that aside, what are we gonna do with this thing? Let's just leave him here. I suppose I should try these items around school, like last time. Hey, Kibo. You okay? I still have a feeling he's gonna die. He's gonna be also one of the people who dies next. I just have a bad feeling. I'll leave this to you again. Good job, right? I don't mind. You don't mind? What?
No.
No, it's just that you were talking about Maki. You looked all really upset.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I can't believe she's an ultimate assassin.
Well, that's...
I can't believe it either. She doesn't seem like she could be a terrifying assassin. Terrifying, huh?
Don't worry
Next you know,
about it.
he's the actual assassin. Either way, leave Maki to me. I'll take down that mask of hers. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. The loading times are much faster. Okay. Well, hello, Angie. How are you?
yay!
A new area opens up. That means more fun for everyone. Atu and I will cooperate so everyone can have a super fun school life.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Tua sees everything, even what everyone truly desires.
Huh?
Is that what everyone truly desires?
Maybe.
That's right. Atua is always watching over me.
How divine!
That's what that's Atua for you. So divine. I feel like Angie is getting more and more creepy. I mean, how can that face be creepy? Look at that face. It's fucking adorable. Look at that face. It's fucking adorable. I'll do this one first since it's the closest. Unless that was the one that I was supposed to do last. Oh no. It's getting faster. On the bright side. I think. I don't think. The door collapsed. Looks like we can get to the back now. I wonder what is beyond here. Perhaps someone awaits us.
Huh?
You think? Really attack. The yawning really gets me. Like those character voices are really gonna get me. Hehehe. Merely a jest. Yes, this world is full of jests. Precisely. Would that mean he says justices? Whatever. A world of full of justices. I suppose that's true. That's the case we can get to the 4th floor now. Neat! I wonder what's the upper floor like. There's nothing dangerous, right? Or is there?
It's okay.
Don't worry, Gonta will protect you, no matter what.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gonta. That's reassuring. A tuxedo and a mask would suit you. Hey. Heh. Heh. I understand that reference.
Well,
I should go. Nope, might as well. That thing was originally a baby. Ugh! The frightening atmosphere is so oppressive. I let out a shout without realizing it. What's going on here? What's up, bitches? That's getting better.
Actually,
This is a made-up story, but a brutal murder is supposed to took place here.
stop it!
Please stop. If I hear scary stories, I won't be able to go to the bathroom alone. Yumiko, is that you? Oh, but she say a made-up story. So that means it's okay, right?
So long. Farewell.
Well, that's terrifying. That's creepy. Well, that's not terrifying at all. Neat! The ultimate... There must be an ultimate lab. Should I look inside? Might as well. And it's just somebody just thrusting, just for the fuck of it. Oh! The ultimate Yakuza lab! Normally like a museum or a library. It's huge and eerie. There's various objects stored in shelves and cases, some of them very rare. It would appear this is my lab, the ultimate anthropologist lab.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's so wonderful. My face comforts with glee. Not even university labs are so well stocked. Also, one of these days we're gonna play Among Us with the soon existing crew. I think on the soon existing channel. So if you want to see me play Among Us on the soon existing channel, tune in then. But then again, it's probably gonna be later in the day, so might be really late for you, Fez, if you decide to join. Because it'll be at like really early in the morning. Because I believe we normally stream at around 8, 9 p.m. my time. So, it's fine if you don't want to come. But who brought all this stuff here? I suppose there's no point if they think about it. Everything in this place makes sense. Can we leave now? Okay. Hey, it's a sword. It's a golden sword without... Oh, hey, it's like... It's a golden sword! There's something in this case. It's a golden katana. How beautiful. I have a feeling this is gonna be used to kill somebody. It's rusted in places, but looks about a yard and still sharp. How the fuck do you know it's still sharp and then it's in the sheath? Is that real gold? Probably valuable. You were drawn to that katana, I see. However, it is merely coated with gold leaf. A katana that is coated with gold leaf. Not made of gold. So does this take place before or after the first game? Yeah, that's really interesting. That said, that katana has merely immense anthropological value. In certain areas, katanas were used to defeat generals in wars. Are worshipped, used to defeat generals in wars are worshipped by as gods. And if you swing it hard enough, you can break an idle girl's wrist. Oh, that's super rad katana. That's a super rad katana. Oh, hey, what's his face? I want to take a look-see. Then just presses his face up against the glass. Suddenly popped up between us and grabbed the katana from the case. How? It's surrounded by glass. You mustn't touch it without...
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be super careful with it. Would I lie to you? Yes. Here you completely ignored Kaio's warning and unsheathed the sword. Oh, now this katana is real dull. It's the real deal. It's even gold-plated for that authentic look.
Yeah.
I see. It would also be used for the murder weapon.
Hold on.
Koichi, that is an extremely precious relic. Please do not treat it so lightly.
I'll tear out your nerves.
I'll tear out your nerves.
Please don't.
Okay, I get it. Please don't make such scary threats. Especially ones that you can easily see them doing. That's weird. Ah, Jesus. Ah, damn it, one moment. I hate when ears like sort of pop. That tends to happen when I'm doing that voices. With the nasally voice. I hate when that happens, honestly. Probably shouldn't do those voices anymore. And so, given that there's two of those voices, ow. I could go for some soda. Slid the sword back into its sheath and handed it back to Hiko. Ah, ew, my hands are all sticky. That gold plating flakes off so easily. But I guess that's what makes it an authentic katana.
Oh dear.
Yes, it's very old, so the gold leaf comes off easily. In any event, please do not touch things without permission. These are precious relics, and I won't hesitate to kill you with them.
I'll tear out your nerves.
That is very specific. That is very specific.
Please don't.
Very specific. Scary threats are really unnecessary. So that Kyo sound like he gets angry. But that's honestly really cool. There's a cool wooden dog statue in the pedestal. Looks pretty old. Some kind of scary power to it. Makes you shiver looking at it. That's the famous dog that waited for its master at the train station?
Incredible.
Oh, it can be. Can it be? I don't want to know about his pants. I'm sure he changes his pants when we're not looking. Cause, heh. Do you think he... Nah, I'm good. Nah, it's fine. I would never have dreamed this truly existed. Gago quivering with excitement, reaching out at that precious dog statue. slowly remove the white fabric up from the pedestal.
Can this be?
There's even a cage. It's perfect. Perfect for what? What's the cage? What's the statue and cage for? Now, I never thought it would be able to touch the real thing in my life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once we leave, he's never gonna leave out of that room, and just gonna appreciate all the rock hard statues. Today is a momentous day, indeed. Oh, speaking of Danganronpa, did you see those Danganronpa laughs from the TikToks? Anybody? They're really good. Well, I saw two. One from somebody with red eyes, wearing red eyes, which was really amazing, and one from Izzy. You didn't? Oh, now that I don't know if I should show it to you. Actually, you know what? We'll take a little break. I'll find the first one. Dangan Ronpa TikTok. The try not to laugh challenge. But there is a challenge where there was this one person that did it really, really well. Maybe it's just a challenge. I don't know where it would be specifically. Is it this one? I know it's somewhere. I can't remember where. I guess not. But it is a dude who did a pretty good job. Fuck it. I'll do that another time. But yeah, Izzy did it. It's pretty well done. I saw one on Twitter about, but then again, it was of a tweet, like sort of shaming it, like, wow, I can't believe somebody actually did this, which is really unfucking fortunate, because it was really fucking well done. I'll show it to you. I'll message you about it later, or after the stream, I guess, because I need to go find it. To find the one I'm referring to. So focused that I think he's not even listening. Just be careful on if everything, sticky. There's a book in the play case. The bookcase were full of books, but I can imagine this one's special. Looks like it's bound by hand. Could it truly be? Unlike its unusual quiet self, Hiyoko shouted and ran over to me with an alarmed expression. With steady and careful hands, he took the book from its bookcase.
Incredible.
From its case. It is. How amazing! It's actually real. Look, it is an extremely, it's an extremely precious document.
Do you understand?
The Cage Dog Village. Thought that's a challenge for a bit. I was very scared. Why? How? Oh. Okay, it's right there charging. Do you have show and tell? Nothing. I have show and tell. I never did show and tell. Aw, man. Cage Dog Village.
Yes.
The Cage Dog Village has a reputation for using many dark arts and spells. The village was destroyed at the hands of feudal lord who feared their power. But one girl, one lone survivor, risked her life to write this book.
Wonderful.
Which means it has all her handwriting. This book is extremely precious, one of a kind, relic that has been soaked in her bitter grudge. What kind? One of a kind is that valuable?
I see, yes.
I'm pretty sure he would not mind going through the entire trial, nor killing somebody if they fucked with his shit. You know what I mean? But then again, with stuff this old and very precious, wouldn't you? Let's say you got a doll when you were like 1 and kept it till you were like 30. But then somebody is like, doll, rip. You would kill them. Kept it and like liked it all those years. Yeah. That's the that would be the exact same reason why Kyo. Same reason. Jesus. Mucus. Why Q would kill somebody if they mess with the relics in this room. Copies. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of the copies, I've already memorized it. Huh? No. If you want to play it, go ahead. Okay. I don't know if you answered that, Fizz. How are you? Gabby asks. Yeah, she probably did it. She said she's okay. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. I've never... What? Weirdo. I laid eyes on the real one. Never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Kyo. Kyo. What did you mean by reputation?
Yes.
The rumor goes that the spells and dark arts inscribed in this book are extremely potent.
However,
They surpass the comprehension of people who live in a world of science and technology. So, there's a strong chance the ultimate mage would be able to do dark spells. Neat. Cage Village. But it seems those were mere rumors. I can feel the power seeping from this book. Next you know, it's just a recipe book. He's getting so excited, being like, but then he opens it and it's just like a recipe on brownies that Monokuma just made to look like it. That would be funny. That would legitimately be funny. Because you know Monokuma would just do that to mess with him. Again, it's the US military one, yeah. It's the U.S. military one. Conversation. As I felt, I've learned everything I need to learn about this lab. I'm going to live. By the way, Suichi, would you like to lend your ear to the voices of the dead?
Huh?
The what?
Do you understand?
The Cage Dog Village documents. Is this necromancy? Is there like a legit necromancer? Is this necromancy? Ooh. So ready. All of them. The one who I find the most interesting is a seance called the Caged Child.
Yes.
In fact, the wooden dog statue and the iron cage over there are used in the such very seance. Hehe, discover it exists. It's surprising enough, but to actually have done it before.
You see.
So, would you like to try it? Let us observe with the dead using the Caged Child, shall we?
No.
Not right now. I don't have any interest in the occult. Now, you mustn't dismiss it as simply occult, even though that's exactly what it is. Or the utmost importance of anthropology. Dismissing things you don't understand as the occult is a deferment to all cultures, yes?
No.
Yes, but talking to the dead.
Say.
Technically, in a killing game, that would be very fucking useful. Just do the seance of talking to the dead, to the most recent the person who was killed. Most recent kill! Who killed you? Then he just goes, you did. What? How did we kill you? You used me as sacrifice for this seance! What? Moving on. Oh yeah! We did do that, didn't we? Ever heard to speak with the dead? Huh? Speak with the dead? If it were possible, I suppose I'd like to talk to her one more.
No.
No, I decline. For the current moment.
Okay.
Even if it was possible to speak with the dead, I don't have anything to say. Not yet. The only thing I'd want to say is... we escaped. We finally got out of here. Determination is beautiful. Perhaps you are correct. Calling out the dead out of curiosity would be a blasphemy. Only be a blasphemy.
Forgive me.
And there's also the reason why many demons show up for and also many reasons why many demons show up for Ouija boards. One must call on them only at appropriate times. Yeah, like at a sleepover. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. I feel a shiver up my spine. I'm good. Goodbye. I don't want to be here anymore. What's over here? Neat. Do we have to go down this hallway? I don't want to go down this hallway. Slowly. Damn it. What's this? It's like a hanging scroll, but it's blank. I assume that one's for Angie. Huh. Just staring at it for a bit.
Hey, who you looking at?
Nobody. That's not terrifying at all. Oh no, here's Angie's. That is very out of place for the rest of the environment. Oh, just went on the wrong side. Oh well. This is an ultimate lab. Like I'd say it's for art. I should investigate a little. Grab the doorbell and turned it. Click, click, click. Huh, it's locked.
How boring.
It seems like it. I guess we can't go in. The others aren't locked. By the way, this lab is some kind of near the end of the hallway.
I'm disappointed.
That was locked too. But if both those are locked, how are we gonna get inside? Don't just tell me. I have a secret technique. Click. As if on cue, we heard the metallic clang of a locked door opening. The door slowly opened.
Yaha!
Can I help you? Angie, you were in there?
Hey!
I feel weird chatting out here. I feel weird chatting out here. So let's all go inside, okay? Oh, pushy.
Woohoo!
Come in, please come in. Then it's just like a entire island life type of thing. I bet it's her lab. And then it's like, as far as the eye can see, it's very black and white. You would expect a lot more color. Other than black and gray tones. There are various art and carving tools. Makes sense for the ultimate artist. Harvest. But why does this lab have locks?
Atua has spoken.
He says this classroom is probably made for me. No shit. What does that mean? It means that the lab is made for her. Rise and shine, air sign.
Leave it to me.
I will answer that with my sexy and beautiful voice. I'll answer that with my sexy and beautiful voice. Wait a second. I said I was gonna answer that question. Huh? No, we didn't. Is your memory getting even worse, Montaro? Get even worse, Montaro? You promised. Because I don't remember you not promising.
Stop it!
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't care.
So what? Let me do it. If you don't, I'll stick my hand up my butt and shove it in your mouth. And rattle your molars around. Yeah. That's really disgusting. Oh, wait, Monodam, we aren't fighting. We're just messing around, cause we're friends.
It's fine.
It's fine. As long as you're getting along.
So,
What's up with the key?
Actually,
Oh yes, Angie's the kind of girl who can't focus on her art unless she's alone.
maybe.
I must shut out the people. All people, and noise, so that I can be one with the great Atua. Yeah, Atua is much too shy to be one with me in front of people. I didn't want to say it, but well, like a porn star. That's the opposite.
And then?
So any room where I'm gonna make art needs to have a key. But I suppose the Monocubs knew that.
yeah?
Huh? And these are all of my favorite art supplies and sculpting tools too. How did you know? Would I say I'm not a good improviser? Calm down. I'm even worse.
Because
We know everything about you, bastards.
we are all
Guess we
friends.
want to be your friends.
I don't like
I
that.
don't want to be friends with you. I'm only interested in Monokuma. I don't want to be friends with knockoff products.
Why?
Why would you say that? Why do you hate me?
I cannot.
I
forgive
won't
that.
forgive anyone who refuses to get along with me. No, Monodam. We don't have to we haven't given them the key to this room, have we?
Okie dokie.
Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it.
Okay.
It'd be bad if you lose it. You won't be able to lock the door or open the door from the outside. That's very important. Remember that.
So then,
Let me see that key. Swipe the key from Monofani to lift it in his mouth.
nom,
Nom. He ate it.
gulp, gulp,
Oh,
Ah.
he swallowed it.
beep, beep, beep.
He's flatlining.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? If you swallow that key, you will definitely choke on it.
Because
Someone might use this key for murder. Because keys are mysterious. So if something bad happens, it would be too late.
let's get along.
I want everyone to get along.
Phew.
You're so reckless.
So,
Let's carry them away for you. We'll carry him like a kind boss, taking care of his drunk employee.
So long. Farewell.
I bet that key didn't taste very good. In my line of work, and in my line of brainiac work. So does that mean we can't get the key? What the hell? But I'm only gonna lock this door when I'm inside working, so I don't care if I can't open or close the door from the outside.
Ah.
I guess that's fine then.
By the way,
By the way, those guys said you know everything. They know everything about us, right? That's probably why this lab fits Angie's taste so well. Does that mean the school was specifically made for us?
but
Marukumu has claimed that before, but is that really possible? This giant complex has building just for 16 of us.
only Atua knows for sure.
It's a mysterious mystery that only Atua knows. But it doesn't matter. As long as it's comfortable, I'm fine.
Yep.
If our lives here become more enriched, then there's even less reason to leave this place. That's true. You're supposed to be okay with that? Ah, okay. There's only one other thing we can do over here. What's a heap of stuff? It doesn't look like water stone.
Mm-hmm.
That's his wax for making wax sculptures. Wax sculptures, huh? Can you make those, Angie?
Yup.
Unlike wood or stone, wax is soft texture for sculpting.
Oh,
Oh, but Tatua is the one who's gonna be sculpting.
okay.
I see.
but...
But it seems like people have been making wax sculptures for a long time. In ancient times, death masks were used to be made from wax. Death masks. That's kind of scary. Nah, I'm good. Never mind. This door. What is it to? This door. Isn't the one we used to come in. It's super crappy. Guess that's near the entrance, the rear
See?
entrance. See, has a sliding lock just slapped on there.
If I remember correctly,
Right, the door that we used.
Yeah.
Yeah, that door has a knob and a cylinder lock. The same classroom has two different kinds of locks for the door. That's mildly infuriating.
No.
Don't know. It's perfect that that they're not the same. Symmetry is a Western beauty ideal. They're like symmetry. They like symmetry and golden ratio and such.
And then?
But asymmetry and fortune functions are more beautiful. So basically, it's fine if you have flaws and you're not symmetric, because Angie would love you either way. Got it. I'm okay with that. Well, I don't really get it, but I suppose that makes sense. Aww. Check other places. But legitimately, aww. That's actually really cute. This way, what's this way? Ah, poop. Ah, that's weird. Okay. Okay, now comes the poll for the thing. Which do we have? Which do you want to answer first? Left, center, or right? Vote in the poll down below. Do 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 do. Left, center, or right? That center me. No one's saying anything, so I'm gonna just choose myself. Candles barely light a dim, dusty room. It's creepy, hard to see too. Seems like something would appear in our occult manga. There's a tragic feeling here. Yeah, it does feel like something is going to pop out at you. No, just the candles. Candles on the wall. Lighting of the room.
Huh?
There's no windows here. It get pitch black if candles go out.
Right?
Please don't put them out. I don't really like the dark.
Well,
Can't imagine people do. Oh yeah, on the floor. Candles on the wall. Oh yeah, on the floor. Floorboards feel a little unstable.
oh,
This floorboard got no nails in it.
huh?
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, floorboards just rest on top of crosspiece.
That's true.
I suppose it's not just my imagination. Each floorboard is thick, and they got no gaps in between them, so they look okay.
But
Did I miss something? No, yeah. Gonta not worry about falling through floor all of a sudden. But it's pretty dark here. It's little hard to see where you're stepping. And in the corner, there's a hole in the floor. It might not be good over there. Good there either. There's always holes. Anything interesting in this room? It doesn't look like there's anything important here. Just an empty room.
Oh,
Oh, Gonta, this is not empty. Oh, this is not empty room. You see three same-looking doors in hallway, right? All those rooms empty, just like this one, and they got candles up for light too. So all three of them. Anyway, no gotta worry. Reason we ever need to use empty room like this.
you're right.
True. Then can we leave this room? The darkness is shaky, and the shaky floors make me nervous. It's only a matter of time before the shutters burst open and a newspaper gets flown in.
Well,
That's very specific. That's very specific to be just a one-liner. There's no winners though. I mean, you don't really need shutters to be blown. You don't really need a window for shutters to be blown in. Don't have any reason to waste time in this empty room. Okay, I'ma leave. The loading times are much better. That's weird. Weren't they just... Okay. Where to next? I believe... I know where one of the areas is. And that just cuts in half. Okay, time to teleport. Definitely neat. Okay, we're not teleport outside. Okay. No. Man, we can't teleport outside. Teleporting would be much better than going through all this shit. No. Ow. Womp. Dodge. Waha. Real shame. Real shame. That lab is probably never gonna be used. That lab's probably not gonna ever be used. So technically, all the labs that have been... So in the last chapter, the labs that have been showed up are all the ones that involve the people in the trial. In the chapter, like very big in the chapter. There was the ultimate maid, the ultimate tennis pro, the ultimate quote-unquote child caregiver. Yeah, that explains it. If you were planned before. Maintenance, pretty well. The ultimate child caregiver. And the, yeah. But remember. We haven't. That's a good point. Actually, you know what? That's a fair point. But we have seen Kaide's lab, which means she was a big deal in that chapter. And from what we've seen from the trial, it was an accident on her killing Rantaro. Alright, that's a fair point. Yes! She was. She was the one that developed, that made the cameras. She was the one that made the cameras. She was a big deal. We also haven't seen Shuichi's lab, so I might be off with that. But then again, we were Kaide, so... Let's become more and more beautiful, just like me. Becoming more and more beautiful, just like me. Really? You just made Himiko angry. Someone like you shouldn't know this. Wouldn't know this. But this is Himiko's when she's mad. No. I'm just blushing. From your own compliment?
But...
Your expression doesn't change much. So it's hard to tell what you're feeling.
Pain.
changing expression is a pain. I wonder why Drunken doesn't like her. From what I've seen, she's like a delight. But then again, it is only chapter 3, so we don't exactly know. Okay. To the ninja! To the wall! Yeah. All the people that have a big impact within the chapter have their things looked at, which means in this one, all the ones there's 2 labs. Oh yeah. Yeah, at least two of them. Oh yeah, I forgot we also looked at the second floor too. Yeah, they were both involved too. Gonza held the a majority of them, so the murder could happen, and then Himiko revealed the dead body. Yeah, see. I have a bad feeling about Angie for this one. I have a bad feeling about Angie with this one. I'm noticing patterns. I'm noticing patterns. Now we need to go all the way over there. I think it's this one. It's 100% a stretch, honestly. It's like, legitimately, it's like a complete stretch. It could easily just be a very big coincidence. Welcome! The Ultimate Dojo. Oh no, is that for Tenko? Or is that like a diner? Neat.
Huh?
A building? What kind of technology makes a building appear? Suddenly appear? Magic.
Wow!
Here's the thing, you've seen all 3 labs now for a chapter. For this chapter once you enter here. Oh, really?
Right!
Like, I wouldn't care if a chef came by car or train, but as long as they made me good food. Is that really the same? Is it a restaurant? It's an ultimate research lab. Knew it!
Piece of cake!
It's the ultimate Kaido Master's Lab. I'm sure of it. Next thing you know, it's the ultimate secret base.
What a
Ladies
pain.
first. What a pain. It's gonna be the ultimate secret lab, isn't it? Or secret
That's true.
secret laboratory. So you can check inside. It's gonna be the ultimate secret laboratory, isn't it? Nope. Okay. I figured. Whoa, this is a huge dojo. Watami mats are new. Smell really nice. Smell nice. Well, that's not terrifying at all. Mats are new and they smell nice. You said that. What's this? A large wooden Dodge doll made of wood. Wait, is this a doll? What quantifies a doll and a statue? Or a mannequin, I guess. I guess a mannequin a more realistic height and size. And statues are immovable. And a doll are just more playthings, but you can use a... But is that depending on the person who wants to play with it? For example, let's say a giant wants to play with like a little statue that is like this, like twice the size of our height, like the average height, would that be a doll? I don't know. I don't know the logistics of all that shit. The logistics of all that shit. Plus, this is technically a statue and a toy, because you're still able to move it and play with it, but it's immovable. You can't adjust it in any way. Should I really be thinking about this? Probably not. Supposed to protect us. The scaffolding suspends in the air with chains. This is some kind of jump training, like Kung Fu movie. Last one. Is this a pillar? Why is there a pillar here? I'm good now. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so it's all of them. I take it that I have to talk to the person who this is for. Okay. Okay, so I guess I have to talk to the person who this is for. Do I have to though? Himiko, what do you think about this? Yeah, what a pain. There's no matter here. It's not my kind of place. What give you that idea?
Damn it!
See, this is my lab, you jerk. Well, all I'm saying is that degenerate males is a bit much. That's pretty much it. She's a good character all around. I wouldn't say my favorite, but she's a good character. This is my lab, you jerk.
Why?
Why are you angry?
Wow!
So happy I can contain my emotions. Like an excited dog that just pees everywhere. Yeah, please don't. This is new flooring. And Kuma just comes up like, please don't. This is new flooring. You know how difficult it is to get pee out of mats like this? No, seriously, do you? I don't. That's why don't do it. She honestly is one of my faves. I mean, it's a good character. Like, legitimately. All of them are really good characters. Some of them don't hit home as well, as often as it should. Like like Gundam. That's what I'm referring to. Like Gundam. But like Gundam, it is a bit much with some of the part of the personality, to the point where that's what they're gonna be mainly known for. But then again, this is the third chapter, and I haven't really looked at much of it. Well, it's in a roller coaster. Fair. Makoto was too average. Kyoko was too suspicious. Kino was silly, dumb. I guess you can say that. Takira was scary. Yeah, technically you have a fair point with that. You have a fair point with that. Yeah, you have a fair point with that. Then in the second game, Teruteru was horny. Lena loved Tonas too much, even though she only mentioned it once within the actual story of the game, and had one legitimate free time where she said, "Oh, I like donuts." Oh yeah, that too. Oh, she does? Oh, I guess actually, I'm thinking of it differently because she doesn't say donuts. Well, she says donuts once, like voice acting wise. She says donuts once, and that's when I think during chapter 3, of when she was like all like homesick and wanting a donut.
That's amazing!
But yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I guess I can now understand Tenko a little more. Well, this is such a nice dojo. I'm sure Spark. Also, it's not that I don't like her. It's that she's not the very best to talk to. Also, so looking at the time, I could probably get to the free time rather fast. I might be able to finish off Angie and Gonza. Yeah, I was thinking of stopping before free time. But, yep. Without a sparring partner.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, about that. Ah, yeah. Slam. What? Ah, Jesus! Am I able to finish Kaido then? Am I able to do Kaido then? Because the first free time is gonna be Angie. Hopefully. And so there's normally 5 each chapter. Or normally 5 each chapter. The other is gonna be like another character. Because if not Gonza, then Kaido. What was that for? Ow, ow, ow. Why are you throwing me? Neo Kaido is a super serious martial art. Instead of training, we're just gonna fight head on. How now, Himiko? Aim for the heart. Huh? We're gonna start with that? Haha, just kidding.
Wait!
Now, Himiko, aim for the heart. I remember Kaede telling me she liked you. Himiko, when I said aim for the heart, I didn't mean kill him. I didn't mean murder the fool. This may be a killing game, but that's... damn. But even that murder was a bit much. This is just kidding. Way to go straight for fighting.
Got it!
It was available into the second free time. So if you really want to do that one of his, only for the second free time? Can do that, do one of his. Yeah. But yeah. Fucking course. Okay. Which means we'll have to do another character for those 3. Fuck. On the bright side, it'll help us with the whole getting the stuff done after the game.
Huh?
What?
Mm-hmm.
You lack self-esteem, and because of that, you doubt your strength. You seem more confident than before, but I can tell that you still question yourself.
Right!
Look at the options. Yes, please. How about this? We'll decide when we're doing the free times. If that's okay. We'll decide when we're doing the free times. Or, yeah. Those are the options, and we'll decide who to do for the free time. During free time. If that's okay. If that's fine, that should be fine. But I'm thinking Kaido. Kibo. Well, I'm right, aren't I? I can tell when my sparring partner is burdened by doubt.
Okay.
You might be right.
Listen
You might
up.
be right. You know what works really good as lifting all that doubt? Neo Aikido. Because Aikido itself is a Japanese martial art that cherishes a pure heart above all else.
Himiko!
How about you, Himiko? Yeah? What was that? I wasn't listening. If we combine your magic with my Neo Aikido, we'll be able to solve things by force. By force? I thought this was about being pure of heart. Yeah, I don't want to do any exercise so much of a... Oh! That's fine. I think you just should know the options ahead of time. That's fair. That's fair. Hey. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this? Now, when we told you to smash your crush, this is not what we meant, Tenko. This is not what we meant. Then the statue behind them is all like, give him the old razzle-frazzle. Give him the old one too. Not gonna lie, I would not be opposed to seeing like more Ultimate Labs like this, but for other Danganronpa characters outside of this game. I would so like to see, I'm on the fence of liking to see I was liking to see Hifumi's Ultimate Lab. But then again, I would not be opposed to seeing a very cramped room with shit tons of anime characters. Because that would be legitimately cool. The Ultimate Swimmer's Lab is technically the gym. It's just a pool. What would the Ultimate Lucky Student's Lab be? Ow, my arm hurts now. Ow, my arm hurts. Don't you just hate it when your body starts, when your body's cold, it starts aching some bits? I see. It seems you're still too shy to show your emotions, Himiko. What a waste. You have the richest heart of all.
That's right!
You should do Neo Kaido, Himiko. Training your body will help you express your emotions. Then next thing you know, she just gets sent flying. There's just a prince of her just going on the wall. Like a cutout of just her with her hands up. Hat impression. Boots. Just in the wall. That would be really funny. Yeah, my back. I feel like turning you into a gross bug with my magic right now. Oh, you're angry. I can see it in your heart.
Okay.
Even I can see that. She's not very good at showing her emotions, but she knows how to do that. I do have a hammer. Bonk. Huh. That is, very suspicious on why that lasted for so long. Why did it last for so long? Yeah. I'm good, no thanks. Ah, my goddamn wrist and forearm. It's weird, cause It's mainly the wrist and like right here. Huh? What's over there? Come on, what's the big deal? I can't hold any back anymore.
Oh!
No, it's too soon for that. I'm not ready for that.
So good.
I don't want to make things worse. I won't make things worse. You probably feel a lot better.
Just the tip is fine.
Did not expect to hear that. We can take these relationships to the next level, please. You shouldn't.
Come with me.
It'll be fine. Just come with me. It'll do it together. 1, you think it'd be sexual. 2, kind of is. 3, she's an ultimate inventor, and he's a robot. An inventor. What was that? I feel like I just saw something I wasn't supposed to see. I should check to see what's going on, just in case. Meow. Vroom. 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 No. I'm spinning out of control. Whee! What? I was about to say that dude has pants. Where would? Ah, fuck it. Is everything okay? Careful not to make a sound. I opened the door and peeked inside. I heard a strange sound. When my eyes looked for the source of the sound, my eyes met with unbelievable sight.
Man.
Yeah, no, I did not
you're
expect
really plugged up. You're practically throbbing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Throbbing with dust and debris, that is.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
This is no good. No good at all. You must feel so pent up.
I apologize. I've been neglecting my needs ever since I got here.
Relax. I'll get it all out. Trust me. You'll feel much
1,
better
she's the ultimate inventor. 2, she loves robots.
Thank
And
you.
3, he's a robot.
Yeah, your chassis is firm. Really firm. Like, damn. Your body is seriously incredible. I've never seen one like this.
Careful, be gentle. That tickles.
This is amazing. Whoever put you together definitely knew what they were doing.
I have a pizza and the.
I feel all tingly.
You definitely know what you're doing, too. If you keep this up, I just might... Oh!
There's no doubt about
So
that.
that's
There's
the
no
sound
doubt
you
about
make
it that
when I
he.
touch that spot.
There's no doubt about that. 100%. I closed the door without a word. Mew was just doing some maintenance on Kibo's body, that's all. No, indeed. Nothing about that. With that being said, I will be right back. I have a pizza downstairs. It's a rather large pizza. Hopefully it's still downstairs. Let me go check. I'm gonna just leave y'all with that, enticing scene. With all that pent up love. I was looking for that one TikTok with the laughing and the cool faces, and I like to say, people are assholes because, well, some people are assholes, other people are like, damn, it's pretty good. And unfortunately, the person who recorded it, decided had to take the, I'm assuming had to take the video down because of backlash, probably, which is really unfucking fortunate. It was really damn good. Yeah, but on the other side, all of the videos, but all the reactions to it are still there. So, yeah. And it's really a shame because the only tweet I saw about it was one that's was sort of downgrading it, which is very goddamn annoying. Oh, audio. Yeah. I mean, I'll send you a link to one of the reaction ones that we can see the original clip and somebody praising it for its awesomeness. But I seriously hate when people do that. Like, being a bunch of assholes, being like, oh my god, can't believe people do this. What? Being fucking awesome? Just because you can't do it doesn't mean you have to shit on them for being able to do it. But yeah, I hope the person who made that is okay. Made the original video is okay, because people are assholes. And I can't even go to her channel because it has to go to the video before you're able to go to the channel. But then again, you could always just Google it. Unless I can find her. Let me take a quick look. Very quick look. I forget what their thing is called. One moment. I'll be right with you in a moment. Oh, 1G. 1G, 3 Z's. And of course, she makes other awesome, other really cool TikToks. And of course, people are gonna be assholes. And of course, people are gonna be assholes because fuck them. People suck. I know, right? My thoughts exactly. But then people are gonna be like assholes, be like, oh my god, I can't believe people do this. It's like, as long as they're not hurting anybody, it's perfectly fine. Now where is that press the wrong button? Where is that third place? Okay. Wait, no, I can get somewhere close. Basement, first floor, second floor, third floor. Okay. Move here. I went on the wrong side, didn't I? Shit. Shit, I went on the wrong side. There it is. Ah. Yeah.
Hey!
What are you doing here? Malakuma stared at me in silence and disappeared down the hallway. I suppose he wants me to follow him. What could be down there? Sure. Let's go with that. Counts back and forth at me and picture on the wall. This picture? Huh? I can see it's not a canvas, but a pane of glass. Perhaps. Maybe I should use that item I haven't used yet. It's worth a try. I held the hammer in my hand, faced the glass in front of me, and threw it as hard as I could. Legit, that's one of the really cool ones. Also, Izzy used the sound clip and did a pretty good job.
I knew it.
Just as I thought. There's a hidden passageway here. Passageway here. I don't know what he's up to, but this really did help us out. Passageway looked different than the haunted house like before our factory. More like a factory. This is eerie and different. Why are there a bunch of TVs? If we find another dead body, I swear to God. The ultimate robots lab. Computer room. Oh. The giant machine that I've never seen before. What could this... What are you doing here?
You bastards.
If you've come this far, that means you solved the painting puzzle.
Wonderful.
Excellent teamwork.
Yeah?
Huh? What teamwork? It's a Shuichi.
Because
That puzzle was too difficult for one person to solve. I'm sure they got all along and solved it together. Let's just play along. Let's just play along. We'll put ourselves in danger if we defy him. We'll put ourselves in danger if we defy him. It's true. What they say. It's true what they say. The serious ones are the smartest when they are finally snapped. I'm certain it's not possible. But did that outdated piece of junk help you out at all? No. Oh yes! We should explain this room. This is the computer room. Computer room.
Ah!
This is But this computer isn't just ordinary computer. It plays Crisis. I kind of wonder how many people are gonna be like, we're like, yes, but does it play Crisis? Or does it run Crisis? You know, that joke? To any person saying, oh, I built a computer. Or it has a computer or whatever. No? Nobody? Okay. This computer you're looking at is like super amazing. If I remember correctly, it's so amazing you can even use it to create a new world. A new world?
Okay.
Yeah, a new world. You can use this to create a new world. Wait, were we supposed to tell him that? I forgot the plan. You already said way too much.
Sorry.
I knew it. You're so forgetful, Monotaro. You gotta try to remember what you can, You gotta try to remember what you can and can't say. Sorry. Why didn't you help him, Monothane? Monothane? Huh? When you realized he was saying too much, you could have helped him, right? Why didn't you?
I cannot forgive that.
You're friends, right? So why didn't you help him? Well,
I will not forgive that.
if you can't get along, you will be punished. You too, Montaro. Friends share everything, even punishment. What? Backfire?
So long. Farewell.
Run away! This machine can make a new world. What are they talking about?
But
I'm not good with computers. But I don't think I can understand. No matter what. How much can I investigate? Just the computer. Oh hey! I'll look at the computer first. There's a giant green computer in the middle of the room. Is this who I think it is? Alter Ego, is that you? Alter Ego, is that you? This machine can make a new world? What does that mean? What could that mean? With how little I know about computers, I don't think I stand a chance. I guess I have no choice but to leave it for now. Darn. There's nothing else I can do. Ooh, look, a chest. Poke, poke. Poke, poke. A treasure chest. I opened the treasure chest eagerly and I found one. A flashback light. Why are we here? You gotta tell everybody. You found the flashback light. Wow, you're pretty dependable despite that lame face of yours. I respect that. Yeah.
All right.
Now get the others. You can just bring that to the dining hall, Tsuichi.
Okay.
Well, off I go. See ya. He runs away, trips over, breaks his face on the floor. That's just funny. That'd be funny. You chatted and I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Couldn't get a word in. I couldn't get a word in edgewise. He left waving goodbye. Neat. To the dining hall. Can we teleport? That would cut down on all the... I'm not there though. So, god damn it. Dining hall. Fucking fine.
really?
Tsuichi, is it true you found another flashback light?
Okay.
Yes, it's true.
I see.
So, wait, so Kokichi wasn't lying? I'm stunned, startled, shocked.
Thank goodness.
See, I told you I wasn't lying. Good thing too, because I don't want my pants on fire.
Actually,
Razor blades! I want to start talking about what we are going to do, but Kaido isn't here yet.
Ah.
Maki isn't here either.
Ah.
Oh, Maki's not coming. I didn't invite her.
Huh?
Huh, you didn't invite her?
Hey,
Forget about that killer. See, Mew, Keyboy. Hey, Mew, Keyboy, did you guys see the computer room on the 4th floor? Computer room, you say? Go on.
Hey.
Yeah, there's a big computer room on the 4th floor. Would you take a look at it later? You or Kibo might know something about it, right?
My apologies.
I'm sorry. I'm not very computer savvy.
What?
Oh, is that so? That's unexpected. I have been meaning to ask, but Kibo, what is your talent exactly?
Well,
I can do all sorts of things.
indeed.
Yes, I'm pretty good at one-man comedy shows, if I do say so myself.
don't worry.
Kibo's existence is the only ultimate thing about him. Other than that, he's got no talent.
Do not mock me!
I just told you I'm good at one-man comedy shows. He's the ultimate comedian. He's the ultimate Charlie Chaplin. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. But we don't just need to. But we just need to check this computer out room, right? But I'm not gonna come just for the some computer. I'm just gonna take way more than that. Well, Monokuma said it was amazing.
Go.
Hey, thanks for waiting. Ah, Kaido and Maki?
Huh?
Maki? Why is Maki with you?
Of course.
Well, this is about the flashback life. So everyone should be here, yeah? When you say everyone, do you truly intend to include this professional killer? Hired killer.
Come on, man.
Hold on a sec. Grip Kaido's arm before she could leave. Kaido, didn't you say you wanted to take her down, take down her mask or whatever? Yeah, I'm gonna take down her mask as a murderer.
Huh?
What?
Hey, so
I can't just believe a girl like her is capable of killing people in cold blood. Is it true? You're really the ultimate assassin, Maki? Now that I think about it, given her, story about being in an orphanage and taking care of people, that sounds very much like a beginner, assassin story. And Batman. But less Batman. Robin. Have you killed anyone before?
Okay.
Yes. Really?
But
Yeah. Why you hide that? Yeah, that's pretty much her story. I never knew we had Batman. Full-fledged Batman then. Isn't it obvious? We should just it's so she could kill us all before we figured out her identity.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. It's because I knew you guys would react this way.
huh?
What?
Because.
When people learn about my ultimate talent, they get the same fear in their eyes as you all have. I mean, I won't. I mean, when I learned she was an ultimate assassin, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, studies show that people would definitely go to a hanging in, like, the modern time. In this modern time, so... I mean, it's very immoral, obviously, but... I mean, it's pretty interesting. Even after that feel... Eventually, that fear turned into hate. And then someone will try to kill me because they're afraid I'll kill them first. That's not...
What's the point?
Whenever someone learns about my real identity, they try to kill me. It happens every time. Always.
Huh?
Always. You've lived a pretty sad life, Maki. Oh well, let's kill her. Oh, poor Maki. I feel so sorry for you. I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, I see.
Thing is, the fact that she's an assassin is the reason I made you give her that voice. Really? Because you wouldn't expect somebody with this voice to totally think they're an assassin. Like, totally. Like, how can you believe an assassin like this? Like, totally. Batch. 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 Because of everything you've been through, life has no value for you now. Is it that? Is that it?
Jeez.
She's an assassin, not some murderous fiend. Even if she did kill someone, that doesn't mean she's okay too. Hey, can you let me go now? Oh? Kaido finally let go of her arm, and Maki let out a sigh.
Okay.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I kept it a secret, and tried to avoid you guys as much as I could.
How annoying.
You're wearing green with yellow? Prepare to die. Prepare to die. You're wearing green with yellow? Prepare to die. But someone who doesn't know how to mind his business kept dragging me places.
Huh?
Huh? Are you talking about me?
Well,
However, I'll say this. I have no intention of killing any of you. Unless one of you tries to kill me first. Saying that, you probably don't believe me anyway.
then
So, you guys mind your business? I'll mind mine. And we'll all agree to avoid each other. You have to say it, you have to talk with the head swivel. You have to say it with the head swivel. And if she was British, she'd be all more like, what am I, your mother? And like, honestly, what am I, your mother? You miss me, or whatever. Bristol. Just pretend I'm not even here. Wait. Maki. Started a third last thing, which seems sad.
You're so dumb.
Jeez, Kaido, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Are you just trying to turn against us? Turn us against each other? I think I speak for everyone I say you're all disappointed in you, right guys?
No.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Tell me your thoughts.
Shall we get started? We have all gathered here for the flashback
Everyone!
light, yes? Yes. So we all have decided where we're going. Use it, of course. You might be able to remember something new. Like the true purpose of the ultimate heart.
No.
Well, we don't know for sure if that's not anything to do with why we're trapped here.
What was that?
Don't give me that don't give me that wishy-washy bullshit. Of course it's not gonna do with by
Hey!
What to do with by. Hey, instead of arguing, it's better to it'd be faster to just use it, you know?
Right.
Going to work. But we should go.
But,
Next thing you know, it happens, and Gonta is I said this joke. We use it, and Gonta is able to speak in full sentences. In regular full sentences. And speaks in the first person. Hi, I am Gonta. Nice to meet you. But no matter what we remember, you can't think about wanting to leave this place.
Come on, come on!
If you think like that,
Oh,
we'll just be repeating ourselves.
you gotta be kidding me!
I know that, and we can't go around repeating ourselves.
We must do it.
Let's give it a try. Suichi, go for it. So, how does that work? Do we point it at people, or it just is a giant splash? I'm sort of nervous. I'm sort of just plain nauseous. Everyone turned their eyes to me. I flicked on the flashback light. At the moment, once again. The world warped. I will say, this is sort of the same reaction people have in Food Wars when they eat food. Like a total orgasm of, like, stuff. The consciousness went white, and somewhere in that whiteness, a scene played.
They were so young and talented. How could this happen?
Huh? Were we all dead? What?
It looked like an accident. They were running away from that group.
Was it really just an accident, though? I honestly can't believe that.
Huh? One moment, let me take a great big bite of my pasta here. Pasta's good. Yeah. Don't you just hate it when you take like a big gulp of like something and you can feel it going down? Or like something hot and you can feel the heat just go down? Yeah. God, make the macaroni so good. Ah! What was that? A funeral? It was mine? It was everyone's here?
Huh?
Why was I at my own funeral?
What?
Funeral? You too, Suichi?
I see.
It appears we all remembered the same thing.
What's going on?
Fuck does it mean?
Why was I watching your guys' funeral? And
Why was I
there too?
That's really interesting, actually. Because it's different from the other two games, where the characters were live. But we're live, but aren't any. I think the only one that has the potential of having all the characters still survive is the second game. Because the first one is set in real life. The second one is virtual. And this one is really interesting.
Why?
What the hell was going on? What was that funeral? What was that funeral? But the only thing I can remember is seeing a funeral. Nothing else.
No way!
Maybe we already did. No way. Jeez, that's so stupid. I can't help but laugh. I mean, there's no way a memory of our funeral. Then what was it?
I mean,
Probably a memory of our school festival or something.
What?
School festival?
that's right.
Yeah. It was probably a memory from the play we did for some school festival or something. I mean, isn't it obvious that you just think about if you just think about it?
Of course.
If a funeral, that means there's no way we still be alive. There's no way we still be alive. Yeah, that's true. But aren't we all from different high schools? Why would we have a different school festival together? Well, probably remember something else about it later.
Got it.
Anyway, there's no way that funeral was real. There's no mistaking
Logical.
that. You're right. If we think about it logically, that's clearly out of the question.
Thank goodness.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Got the thing he has. Think everyone is already dead.
Don't worry about it.
Ultimate Necromancer. Just saying. Yeah, health and health. Hardy. Hardy? Cause you got a lot. Cause you got a heart on every time you see me.
Oh yeah!
I heard males can get very healthy by how hard they can get in the morning. Is that true?
What?
Stay in your lane, bitch.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not good with other people's dirty jokes.
I'm disappointed.
Oh man, what a disappointment.
Huh?
Disappointment? Yeah, it's true. This flashback light was a real letdown. Then, we didn't find out about the ultimate hunt. Just a weird memory.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm still on the that matter of it's still being a it's still being like whatchamacallit. It's still being like the first two games, but mixed together. The memory thing from the first game and the virtual life in the second. That's what I'm thinking is happening as the big twist at the end of the thing. Calling it now. If I'm wrong, then fuck. Yeah, seriously, talk about a disappointment.
Nuh-uh.
No, I'm not talking about the memory. I'm talking about you guys.
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
No, it's nothing. I'm just lying again. So don't worry about it. I wish you wouldn't have said anything in the first place. Yeah. It's working. Why is it not? Why did your chat just reset? Said connecting to chat. Because mine didn't. Mine's fine. Oh, that's weird. So you've been saying things since LOL? That's really weird, actually. That's really weird. There's something in the first place. But more importantly, we saw the memory of funeral. We saw. It can't be a memory of a real funeral. We have to learn more about this. No matter how hard I think about it, I can't wrap my head around it. After that experience, I ate my meal in the dining hall and returned to our rooms. It's nighttime, isn't it? Ding dong, bing dong. Ding dong, bing dong. I think this is the first time I am able to go through the entire... I feel like there's something secret about a funeral. I can't just stop thinking about it. I feel like someone's missing. 6, 7, 8. No, it's 16 students. Anything from such a short scene. Huh. Interesting. Could I ask Monokuma for a hint? Maybe that would help, but I shouldn't waste my time to solve an unsolvable puzzle. I still have some time left today. Maybe I'll head out, clear my mind. There we go. Holy shit! Really? Holy shit! It hasn't even been 3 hours! Hasn't even been 3 hours. So, next stream is gonna be the free time, and here's the issue. Yes? What's the issue? It's not been 3 hours, but it's still over 2.5. Yes. And we're perfectly fine for leaving it at 3 hours in roughly 10 minutes. Which then, before we, it's the awkward spot. Yeah, definitely. But, at the same time, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? We do have a lot of mana coins. We do have a rather lot of mana coins. So we could just use up the rest of the time for mana coins. But that begs the question, do we go through the one on the home screen? Or, fuck it. Two mana coins! I mean, to the school store! One, 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 two, 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 two. One, da, da, da. One, ba, ba, ba. One, da, da, da. Ow. Whoa, that's a giraffe. Huh, that's weird. Why does it have a sign saying Colorado or say Colorado? But on the other, and right underneath it, just saying I'm a giraffe. There we go. Say Colorado. I'm a giraffe. Hey, we're gonna spend all that time. So anyway, guys, that's basically the end of the stream, essentially, and we're gonna spend the rest of the time just doing this. Because we have a lot. And I do mean a lot. We have over 500 goddamn things to get through. If we don't finish the rate now, fuck. But yes, I hope y'all's day has been pretty good. Mine has been. I like doing this. This is always so much fun. Hey. How much you want to bet that, noise is gonna be really annoying? Robot, Kibo. Robot oil, also Kibo. Could also just be the ultimate mechanic. Or, Ooh, ah. Flower, that's just a regular flower. Rock hard ice cream. It's ice cream that makes you rock hard. Not gonna lie, I remember one stream, just... Now, this is... The reason I mainly put in the commands that make sounds is so y'all can, like, keep me from just, like, blanking and just continuing doing one thing, being like, oh, that's the thing. Blah, 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 blah. Like the time in the, I think, second one. But on the bright side, it did birth the whole sake. Doesn't that just suck, eh? Oh shit. Oops. On the bright side, I got 2, so it's not really a waste of a coin. But it wasn't really a waste of a coin. I'm lucky like that. What are we missing? I feel like we're missing 2 things. What are we missing? Astro Cake. I feel like we should spend 100 coins on getting the next 2 items. Is that okay? Is that okay to say? Okay to do? Spending a lot of coins on the next, just to get the next items? I say no. Okay. Because those aren't the final 2. How many coins does it take to get, ooh, that many coins. Okay, how many coins? Because it gives you... Okay, at max, you're allowed to put in 100 coins. Good to know. Good to know. So, at the end of the game, we'll do this one more time, or do this for the final time. Hey! Oh, there was only one left. There are some that aren't in the machine yet. Yeah. So we'll do this again. Yeah, we'll do this again then. Hey, it's 100% now. This freaky thing. A dumpling that was modeled after someone you swear you've seen before. Skin is a thick and it lifts up. Long coat with passionate red lining. It protects you from the cold and makes you burn with passion. Colored scarf that used by men, women, and robots. It's very trendy and fashionable. Easy to move workout clothes. That is for some reason blue. An accessory that is attached to the cuffs of a shirt. The black onyx design makes it look good on both men and women. A picture book for preschool kids. For some reasons, bears are not featured in it. Huh. A teen magazine featuring many models just enjoying their summer. This is meant for kids, not squids. Cause you're a kid now, you're a squid now. A collection of stories about the custom legends and knowledge of civilizations from long ago. It was a high scientific value. A book that contains old magic gathered from all over the country and collected in an easy-to-read volume for kids. Any dangerous spells have been removed. Only love spells are left. When one side is white as milk, it's said to be for concentration training. It's used for astronaut selection exams. Oh, neat! What's this? A medal set Monokuma made for himself. Oh yeah, I can see it. White, red, white, black, white, yellow, white, blue, white, pink, and white, green. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Monocubs, and the Monocubs. You feel the care he put into making it. You can give it away. You can't give it away, but something good might happen if you keep it. That seems very specific. Very, very specific. I'm gonna keep it. I don't think anybody even wants it. Pigeon feed. A carefully selected collection of fresh seeds for domestic pigeons. Wild pigeon can appreciate the intense quality, so it would be a waste to give them these. Honk. Fun fact. When I was playing VR chat for I believe every single day till I stopped, there was this one time where we were in like a bird world where there was different type of birds as like people birds, and there was this one trash one that was a pigeon, and it has its eyes all like crossed and like all dumb looking. Had like a trash bag like tank top, that was not see-through, thankfully. And I was it, and I was that one for a bit, and every single time I either stopped speaking or just was my turn to speak, I just went honk, honk. Honk. Or something. 'Cause for some reason, it's just really fun to play the silly, dumb characters. A pillow that helps you sleep well. It gives you wonderful dreams. However, the dreams will show an entire lifetime, making you feel intensely after waking up. That's unfortunate. A cleaning sheet that gets rid of any mess in the kitchen sink, or even dirty faucet. You can also use it to clean robots. How convenient. A robot mascot that looks like a killer whale. It's consent when its owner is distressed and offers to search for a solution. Spray air freshener. It's only holy water mixed in. It has holy water mixed in, and is said to repel ghosts and paranormal entities. An extremely handy reacher grabber. Once you use it, you can't live without it. A set of cards containing 4 rocks, 4 papers, and 4 scissors. If you bet your life on this game, it can be a thrilling psychological battle. A model of an imaginary weapon. It's powerful, but only the worthy may fire it. Embrace it to feel a man's fantasy. Oh, so it's an orgasm gun. Got it. You can give it away, but something will good if you keep it. Huh, neat. And there it is. Proof that you cleared Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6. Epilogue. Then I assume the 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I assume these 16 here are the panties of the, whatchamacallits. Are the panties. How's my blanket? Bedding created by hanging a net in between 2 poles. Lounging in one can screen. Shaved ice machine that automatically crushes ice crushes up ice and pours strawberry syrup on it. But what if you don't like strawberries or syrup? Fill that big sack solution. Warp your body with warp. Wrap it around yourself, making it handy outdoor activities. A replica of a student ID from some academy, where there are as many different designs of ID as there are talented students. Interesting. A compass that ignores the North and South Pole and instead points to the owner's loved one. Must have a must-have for stalkers. Well, that's good. Right, 'cause that's perfectly fine. Squishy, colorful beads that swelled into marble size when wet. Orbeez. I really want like a bunch of like see-through Orbeez in like a large bucket. That way it looks like it's water, but instead it's just like a bunch of like really big Orbeez. A bunch of see-through Orbeez. I wonder if you could get that. I might have to look into that. This one. Work chair of doom, the ultimate workstation with a comfy chair that has so much technology that you'll never want to get up. Use it and it's dangerous because not Orbeez? Or there's something similar. Oh, there is something similar. Oh, really? Neat. Sketchbook, glasses. Are these to Google glasses? Not necessarily. See that applies to wear glasses. That's not actually correct to wear yours. I forget what it's called. Is it like those cube ones that are just like squishy? squishy? Oh, they appeared in QI. Oh, neat. Interesting. Photo editing software that lets you retouch photos. Turn a plain, wrinkled face into something flashy. Glamorous black wig that has hair that of a Japanese doll. Even if you cut it, it will go back instantaneously. Neat. A basic sewing kit that has a needle and several colors of thread. With this, you'll be able to spread in a case. It'll be paired in case a button comes off. Yeah, that's the reason why you have it. Yeah, that's the reason why we have it. But yeah, so far we have all the ones we can possibly get. Ooh. But yeah, we so far have all the ones we can possibly get. And I fired, and I fired, and I missed. Missed both times. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hydrogel beads. Oh, that's what they are. So then they're not Orbeez? So are they not Orbeez then? So are they not Orbeez? Are they just from a different name? Also, this is from an alcohol bottle. My family is a bunch of alcoholics, quote unquote. But they leave a bunch of bottles, which is pretty nice. Oh, there are a type of them. Oh, so I guess Orbeez are a brand then. They're all the same. It's just that I think Orbeez are a brand then. But they're all the same, and I just call them Orbeez because Orbeez are Orbeez. But if you want to go technical, there you go. Pretty neat. Oh no? Or is Orbeez not a name? I thought Orbeez was like the name of like a brand of them. Oh, wet Orbeez are hydrogels. Oh, so that would mean dry Orbeez are just Orbeez, but if they're wet, they're hydrogels. That's interesting. That's interesting. I need to get more Orbeez and Legos. I need to make a wall. That's interesting. That's interesting. I said I need to make a wall because there's a wall in the back, as you see, where there's like a window to the other side. I'd rather not have it, you know, the other family. But whatever. Oh. Oh? Why? Oh, because they soak up the moisture, isn't it? They'll take up the moisture in your body, isn't it? Wait, what? Oh, what? If you bathe in Orbeez, you could be sued for millions. Oh, is it because that they are they can get through the filtration system of water if you drain them? If you send them through the drain? Or is that only Yeah, I can see. I can figure. I figured because when they get flushed down the plug, it'll fuck up the whole Chicago sewage how the whole world of Chicago sewage system is. Well, damn. Good to know. Good to know. No taking a bath in them. Got it. As long only if it's in a pool. Got it. Got it. Only if it's in a pool outside. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. One more. Oh, neat. Now we should be good for that. Save. We'll save it there, and we'll be good to go for ending the stream. Okay. Good to go. Not 100%, but I'd rather not risk it. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure about that. I'm sure about what, but it's possible. Possible about what? The Orbeez? Yeah, I mean, do we really want to find out? I mean, I can make it a reward in I can make it a reward in the channel. Some of it, yeah, some of it didn't come through. Okay, so far you've said, because, from where you said wet Orbeez are hydrogels, it goes, yeah, also, don't ever bathe in them. If you bathe in Orbeez, you could be sued for millions, because they, when they get flushed down the plug, it'll fuck up the whole, of Chicago sewage works. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not sure about that. But it's possible. Wait, did some of that not come in? Read everything I said. Up until that point. Oh yeah. So you were talking about the other one. Oh, that's weird. That's pretty weird. I wonder why that doesn't work. It's probably network stuff. Also, might make a what's the word? Might make a like a channel reward for me to shake this shake the jug. For me to shake the jug. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake it all the time. Shake, 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 Sonora. I'm sorry, it's just really fun to do that. Shake, 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 Sonora. I'm not 100% sure, but now that I've told you this, if you do it, they can prove that you knew liable and be liable for terrorism charges. Oh! Fuck! I mean, I'm not gonna do it because we don't have a good like piping in my house anyway, so. Hey, it was 3.1415. 3.14592. The way you hesitated. Hesitated for what? You said we don't have good. We don't have good piping. Honestly, we might need to call in Dr. Luigi then. Turns out Dr. Luigi is both a doctor and a lawyer. He didn't want to be upstaged by Mario, but he still constantly does. Honestly, if I ever get a lawyer and their name is Luigi and they wanted to be a doctor, like a medical doctor, but instead took up law, that's what it was, then I'm 100% referring to them as Dr. Luigi. Always. But then again, that would be okay given that their name is Dr. Luigi. Would be Dr. Luigi. That would be very funny. That would legitimately be funny. But hey, who knows? The ultimate Luigi. Oh, dude, yes? Oh, well, did you see something funny? We still have a number of minutes that we can just talk. Ah, my arm. I might also quickly check if we can raid anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly check if we can raid anybody. I can't read Soda Poppin'. Arcadum. And the lower ranks. Bunny Gift. Glassum. Kirby has a gun. Abra. Oh hey, still soft spoken is playing Mario Party 8. We could raid her. We could raid him. If y'all want. I mean hosting would also be good. But yeah, no. Hosting, rating, potato. Also, what did you see? What did you see was funny? If what you're saying isn't going through, I'm sorry. You might have to say it again if what you're saying is not going through. Oh, okay. So after winning the HEVA Championship League, UEFA Championship League, the biggest tournament in the European club soccer, Alfonso Davis said, "McDonald's, if you're currently looking at me with trophies, and I would like to remind you that a few years ago I applied for a job at one of your restaurants, and you never called me back." That's actually pretty funny. Legitimately, that would actually be pretty funny. But yes, oh yay, nice. So that being said, let's go on with the outro. Thank you all for joining me. Love you all very much. You love comment down below. Tell me what are good, what are bad, what did I improve on? Cause oh boy, really need a lot of improvement. Now, yeah, tell me which character you like in any game or a game that we've played so far. I am thinking of playing Spirit Tracks because I really want to go down the adult. You know what I should do? I just realized, hey, maybe not the best idea to play every single Zelda game in chronological order. Maybe not the best idea to do that. In quote-unquote chronological order. But technically we've sort of done that. But then again, we did start with We did start with Skyward Sword though, but then we moved to Wind Waker, which is the adult timeline. Not all of it. Only every so often. Because the last thing you said was, yeah, I'm all for hosting Still Stop Spoken. Still not for whatever. PH before ST. There we go. Oh yeah, Phantom. Oh, okay, Phantom Hourglass before Spirit Tracks. Got it. Good to know. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, good to know. We'll think about that. So what that mean? So that means Twilight Princess is in the child timeline. When he goes back as a child. Right? Because none of the links ever meet each other. The only link that meets another link is the dead Link from Twilight Princess that trains the Twilight Princess Link, which is pretty fucking cool. But that being said, might do Twilight Princess much further in the future. Maybe next year. Because I don't have it and I... Yeah. Also, let me know in the comments what's your favorite Zelda. Or Zelda character, even. Zelda character, even. Or if you want to see a female Zelda, not female Zelda, a female Link. Because I would, definitely. Like a legitimate Link. Not just Linkle. Anyway. Well, yeah. But I'm talking about like an actual Link. I love Linkle too. Like an actual reincarnate of Link. I know it's pretty much impossible that's ever gonna happen, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, that would be pretty cool. Cause look at Linkle. It can easily work. But whatever. Like a male Zelda, a female Ganondorf, a fucking female Link. We have Linkle. Yeah, to thank for that. Which is a possibility. Very big possibility. What am I saying? What else am I saying? Anything else before I end off the stream? So anyway, any last words while I say the outro? So anyway, guys, that's basically the end of the video. Wait, wrong one. So anyway, guys, keep smiling. Don't forget to be a little crazy, and hasta luego. Might have to send it again, because the last thing that said was I love Linkle. I don't know why that's happening. That's really weird. Why it's not sending all the things. Hasta la donut.
Kaboom!
Holy shit! Donut?
But that's impossible.
Exactly! Also, please send, please send Please send Soft Spoken all the love and support that they deserve. And she probably doesn't know me, but it's fairly fine. Of course, but send all the love. And on top of that, might want to deal some donuts while y'all are at it. I'm joking. Well, yeah. Technically, yeah, might want to deal some donuts. Splash some sprinkles at her. At them. Sprinkles. Eh. Host I don't know how to... I don't know how this works. Yeah, I really do too. I might... There might... I mean, if we get more, people subscribing, we can easily get donuts. We get another donut. I don't know when... I don't know how to, you know, but... Oh, that hurts. I don't know how to, but you know. Okay. Still soft-spoken. Send them your love. Send them your donuts. And sprinkle them with that good, with those good, sprinkles. That lovely goodness. From the cartel to you. I don't know if it goes straight there and I just have to end it, or I don't know how the hosting works. I haven't done it in like a long time. So in 3, a 2, a 1, donuts. That was really real timing. So donuts, kit. Oh.